Hey everyone, Joan Zodianz here, and today we're going to be talking about Gemini males, alright? So, this video is for the ladies. I know I said that in the past two videos or whatever, but you get what I'm trying to say. More for the males. I like saying it. Alright, so when you're dealing with a Gemini male, you've got to know that you're dealing with somebody who's kinda requires a lot of mental stimulation. These are the twins, so it's a mutable air sign, okay? So they're kind of a little all over the place, but they're very charming. They know how to use their words. They can be romantic one day, and they can be very cold and distant the next day. It's just kind of how they are. They just go with whatever mood they're in when they wake up. um, but they're actually very loving towards other people. They're very caring and generous towards other people. This is a very positive sign. They don't like to be negative, but there will be lots of times where you see that side of them. They're also very vocal, okay? They're very opinionated is what I'm trying to say. So when you're with a Gemini male and you're dating, when you might get a lot of mixed messages at first. They can be a little commitment phobic, but they like to date a lot. They like to keep their options open. So when they want to be with somebody in the long term, that is a challenge that most women find difficult, is what I'm trying to say. And that's a key word for Geminis, is difficulty, but they're not all like that, right? If you get to a point with them where you can show them that you're a stable kind of partner, one that can, or not even stable, just an accepting kind of partner, a non-judgmental kind of partner, but also a very fun partner. You're just going with the flow and you know how to adapt, right? Then they can see more long term with somebody, okay? They want somebody who's kind of a little bit of everything, so well-rounded. Um, and they love people who can debate with them, but also, like Taurus, hold their own and everything like that. They can be easily persuaded to change their mind too. So they're not saying that they're easily influenced by things. They're just, they fluctuate. And they're very flexible in their thinking and in their ideas. And they're going to share a lot of their ideas with you and with other people. This is a very social sign, so they don't want to feel like they're suffocated, okay? They don't ever want to feel like you're trying to isolate them or control their lives in any kind of way. They hate that, okay? If they're going to give up any control, they're going to do so willingly on their terms. And that's something that you're going to just kind of have to accept, okay? And they don't like to be in a vulnerable place either, so they can be very confused in their emotions because they're thinkers. They're not really feelers, they're thinkers. And they're also very creative. Sometimes they can be very complex and they like to deal with lots of problems at the same time because they love giving solutions, not just for themselves, but for other people. So you're gonna have to, if you're a possessive kind of partner, you're gonna wanna kind of not do that with them, okay? Because they need to free their ideas, they need to free their mind, and they can't have somebody dragging them down, okay? Again, a very positive and uplifting sign. And they're also very funny, right? They love to prank people. They love to make jokes. You can find a lot of Geminis always laughing and smiling. But this is the part where a lot of Geminis are not in control, and that's stability. Okay, there are a lot of Geminis who are stable because they have the right earth placements or whatever in their zodiac chart. But I always get a lot of Geminis who kind of tell me, I don't know what I'm doing with my life, I don't know where I'm going with my life, what do I do? And they're kind of confused, especially a lot of Gemini males, right? When they get in this mood though, they can be really, really, really negative. So there's kind of no in between for them. They're either really negative, they're really positive. Fortunately, not unfortunately, fortunately, that's very rare, right? If you're the type of partner who can uplift them and then encourage them all the time, encourage their ideas, then you're gonna find a man who's gonna want to do those things, want to rise to the occasion, challenge their ideas in that way. all right? But they're gonna need constant reassurance in that because they're always overthinking things, okay? So that's kind of what it's like to be with the Gemini male. I know I get lots of questions, mostly like them sending mixed messages, kind of being like a player. So I do want to touch on that a little bit. They are an air sign, okay? It means they can float from here and there, or anywhere, or with anyone. And they can be hard to pin down. If a Gemini male wants to be with you, then he's gonna make that known. But that might take some time, okay? They're not like a Taurus where they're gonna be like, okay, I want to be with you. Like right now, I want to be with you. You're the one. Geminis aren't really like that. They like to build that kind of bond and friendship first and see if that kind of foundation can lead to long term. That's just kind of how they are, most of them, okay? But if you do find a rare one who's kind of like, okay, let's be together, then then that's probably a keeper for you, right? But also, again, very rare. So if you have any questions or anything about Gemini males, then just drop them in the comments and I'll try to reach out to each and every one of them if there are any. Or if you want to add your own tidbits of information, your own experiences about Geminis, then you can go ahead and do that too. But I'll talk to you guys later.